Happy new comic book day, everyone. Nick from Comic Culture here, and we went a little bit overboard this week. It was a huge week. What do your guys' poll lists look like? Because this is actually insane. I'm over here at Cadets. Let's take a peek and see what I picked up this week. Stay tuned. So happy new comic book day. Happy Whiplash Wednesday. PC Army Bad Batch. Guys, down below in the description, hit them up. Great content all week long. Creator interviews, review shows, unboxings, all kinds of cool stuff. So you don't want to miss that. Those guys are down below in the description. Thanks to Cadets, Toys, and Comics for ordering all these books, providing the poll list service and everything like that. Those guys are awesome. Links will be down below for them as well. So let's get into seeing what we picked up this week. Holy crap, we got a lot of stuff. We're going to start over in Marvel. We have Grand Design, Hulk Grand Design issue number 2 from Jim Rugg. Really looking forward to this one. I loved the first issue. It was basically just this big montage, big collage, very, very well done, well put together. A lot of effort, a lot of thought went into the first one. So if you're into the Hulk, you want like a good snapshot of all the different milestones and things like that from the different issues, definitely go ahead and pick this one up. Really loving that one. Can't wait to get into that issue. A book I'm picking up because I'm trying to jump into some more X books is Knights of X number 1. I believe this is the little Scotty Young variant right here. Looking forward to this one as well. Again, I'm jumping in all these new number 1s, getting a taste, getting a feel, seeing what's going on with these books. And so we'll see. Teeny Howard's on this, Bob Quinn's on the art. So we'll see how well that one turns out to be. We also have Thor issue number 24. This is an oversized issue. Looks like a Daniel Warren Johnson cover here. I couldn't resist this one. It's heavy, it's thick, it's twice as long probably as a regular book. I don't know, 36 pages maybe. We're going to be interested in seeing what's going on in here. Who is on the art? So we have Donnie Cates, we have Nick Klein on the interior arts, so that's good. Looks like the art's changing up here and there, so there might be a couple different stories going on, some different changes and whatnot. So we'll see what this one has in store. Again, Nick at Night's going to be coming up on Friday, where I'm going to read, hopefully, all these books and let you guys know what I thought about those. We have a new Amazing Spider-Man. So Zeb Wells is actually here, and we have some JRJR art. I got that Gleason cover of Queen Goblin. The Green Goblin cover, I think it was an incentive or something like that. I didn't see any come in, but at least I got this one, so I'm really excited about that. Interesting early reviews for this one are already out, so make sure to check that out, and I'll let you know what I think at Nick at Night. Then we have Carnage issue number 2 from Rom V. I enjoyed issue number 1. We'll see if Carnage remains interesting into issue number 2. Not really liking Venom too much. Carnage is off to a decent start, although we're just 2 issues in so far. We'll see where it goes. We have Jason Aaron on Punisher. This is issue number 2. I did really like issue number 1. Didn't like the art style, but the story was intriguing enough to kind of help pull me through. Looking forward to issue number 2. We have Swamp Thing issue number 12 from Rom V, Spicer, and Perkins. What a great character study. Really detailed artwork in this book too. It's a great treat for the eyes. It's a great treat in the writing as well. Looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in that book. Another DC book we picked up this week is The Death of Justice League. That's right. Dark Crisis is coming up soon. How are they going to die? We'll see. And I'm sure it'll be permanent, right? That's the thought. So we'll see what's going on here. I did flip through some of the pages. Looks like we're going to have some cool battles and whatnot in this book. So we'll see how that one ends up. And I want to know, you long-term DC fans, let me know after you read this one how it like stacks up so far with like the plot and the story and everything from past Crisis events, because I'm still reading those and trying to get caught up on those kinds of things. So let me know. A book that I'm really excited for is Rogues issue number 2 from Joshua Williamson. I loved the first issue. This is like oversized DC Black Label, so it's exciting to see what's happening here. Looks like they're going to head towards Grodd City and Gorilla City and try to steal some of that gold. I don't know. We'll see if they can pull it together and do that. I'm really liking the art and everything in here, and it's really cool storytelling. So I've been digging that one a lot. That's it for the big 2. We're going to go into some indie books now with Behemoth. We have Vermilion. I remember picking this up, or adding it to my poll list rather, after I read the solicitation, but that was so long ago. I'm glad it's finally in. The art style looks pretty cool. It looks a little risque here and there, but it should be an interesting read. I'll let you guys know what I thought about that one. And it's definitely not kid-friendly, so I would stay away from that if you have some kids. The Last Ronin, issue number 5. Guys, it's out. It's finally here. I cannot believe it. I met Kevin Eastman this past weekend over in Huntsville, Pop Culture and Comic Con or something like that. Great time. Awesome dude. I told him I can't wait for the newest issue, and he said, you won't have to wait long. So I guess he knew it was coming out, and I just completely forgot. But yeah, totally excited to see where this is going to go. This is the last issue, right? I believe it's the last issue. If it's not, maybe one more. I cannot remember for the life of me. So that's it for IDW. We're going to get into some AWA now with Hotel Volume 2, Issue number 5, the conclusion of this run. It had this little bit of a little overarching story towards the end, like 3, 4, and 5 with this biker gang. And so we're going to get some more of that in here. We're going to give the biker gang a little bit of taste of their own medicine, probably from the magic and the horror and the possession that this hotel has. Last issue was really great, really heartfelt, interesting book. Then we have The Fourth Man from AWA as well. This is issue number 4. A little lukewarm on the series. It's fun. It's interesting. I think it would read really, really well as a trade instead of just kind of issue to issue. It's very much a crime detective, kind of time jumpy kind of a thing. And so there's lots of people hiring people to do a job, and then those people hire a person to do a job, and then that person gets killed. And so there's all this weird double crossing and all this weird stuff going on. The covers are all pretty interesting. I do like that. It's got a cool premise. Probably reads better as a trade, though. Going over to Dark Horse Comics, we have Demons, Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo. This is issue number 2. I loved issue number 1. I thought it was great. The art style is cool. It feels a little bit oversized, although the pages could just be making it feel like that. Maybe it's oversized. Not sure. The paneling is weird. It's not like traditional paneling and the layouts and whatnot. They use them sometimes. They don't use them sometimes. So it's interesting. It almost feels like more of like an indie book or like an amateur created book, but the story's great and the art's great. So I think you should definitely check this out if you haven't already. I also believe it's on Comixology, perhaps for free. So if you want to get a glimpse of what it is and you have a Comixology subscription, go check it out there. All right, going over to Boom Studios, we have Berserker number 8, Keanu Reeves, Matt Kent. Man, I cannot wait to get in this one. Berserker is one of my favorite reads of last year for sure, and I've really enjoyed what's come out so far. We haven't had this in a few months, I don't believe, so anxious to get back into that one. Something is Killing the Children. This is issue number 22. I love this, the previous issue, reintroducing us into the world of Erica Slaughter, and I got this die cut mask as well because you just got to, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Love those. I like the die cut. I think it's a cool little thing. It's going to be interesting to see when people have whole sets of them. And I prefer the bloody ones because they're slaying monsters, man. They should be all bloodied. All right, going over to Image Comics, we got a few more books to go through. Saga number 58. We got the band jamming out on the cover over here. Looking forward to this one as well. And so, yeah, this one has been great. The coloring and the art's really kicked it up a notch, I'd say. It's very much a Saga book. It reads just like it used to before they took that 2-year break or however long it was a little while ago. So I'm so glad that like the quality, the feel, the atmosphere, everything is just improved over that time. So that's really, really a good thing. And so can't wait to get into issue number 58. Oh my gosh, 2 more books. I'm getting tired already. Step by Bloody Step, issue number 3 from Cy Spurrier, the silent, mostly silent comic. There's some grunts and groans that are actually bubbled in this book. I got to take my time with this one. I might need to go back and do issue number 1 and 2 just to kind of make sure I'm following the story right. There's no dialogue. It relies very heavily on the art, the emotion, the perspectives, things like that to really tell the story. So if that's the case, you really got to pay attention so you're not missing anything. Each panel is very purposeful. And so you really have to pay attention to kind of get the full story, I think, to learn like intention. It's hard to like show intention and desire sometimes in paneling, just in artwork. And they've done a good job of doing it so far, but I think I missed a couple little things here and there based on what I've heard other people say about issue number 2. So maybe I should go back and read issue number 1 and 2 and make sure I got a good grip before I jump into this one. But we will see. And then the last book we got this week was Ghost Cage, issue number 2. Amazing art in issue number 1. Pretty fun like concept. It's like an anime-ish kind of concept in writing or drawing. Black and white. Great use of color, of shades and shadows and things like that. Awesome, like kaiju-ish monsters. It's pretty awesome. So I'm super excited to get this one in here. And on Midtown, you can go on there and find signed copies for a really good price of issue number 1. At least you can at the time of this recording. So check that out if you're a fan of Ghost Cage. So, oh my God, guys, we got a lot of books to read this week. I'm not sure how Nick and Night's going to go, but I'm going to do my best to get through all these, let you know what I thought about them as well. As always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. We'll see you in the comments.